What's up, team, and welcome to today's standing warm-up. So we're gonna begin by marching in place, nice and easy, and then we're gonna come back to this march in between each move. So just get comfortable here, slowly lifting those knees up a bit higher if it feels good. Just nice, gentle marching. If you can, think about swinging those arms. Good, team. Allowing that body to wake up a little bit. Beautiful. Few more marches here, and then we're gonna go into our first stretch. Excellent, team. Let's lift those knees up just a bit higher if we can. Beautiful. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 1 second. Hands at your shoulders. We're gonna reach up and over, right arm to the left side as far as you can. Get a huge stretch on the right side of that body. Beautiful, team. Bringing it back to center. Left hand up and over. Really big stretch. Good, team. And again, right arm up and over. Really think about reaching as far as you can to the left side. Beautiful. Bringing that arm back. And left hand up and over. Breathe. Good, team. One more time each side. Reach. Excellent. And then off to the left side. Really reaching. And back to our marches. Beautiful. So now with our marches, if you're feeling good, let's bring those knees up just a bit higher. Beautiful. Maybe moving a little quicker here. Excellent, team. Getting that heart rate up. Think about nice, quiet feet as they hit the ground. We don't want to slam them into the floor. Good, team. Controlling that motion. Beautiful. Just a bit quicker. Pumping those arms here. Excellent, team. Good. Another 5 seconds. Keep breathing. That's it. In 2, 1, and relax. All right, we're going to wake up the back side of our body with a hinge. Feet are going to be shoulder width apart here. In this position, you are slightly bending the knees. There's really not any bend. I just don't want them locked out. So find a little wiggle in those knees. Hands on your hips. We're going for our hinge. Think about pushing those hips back as far as you possibly can. We're going to pause when our torso is parallel to the mat, finding a huge stretch in the back side of our body and standing back up. Beautiful. And again, team, pushing those hips back, finding a nice big stretch, and standing back up. Good. Really reaching for those hips to go back, hitting that imaginary wall behind you, and standing back up. Good. Staying with this motion, we're going to add some arms just to make it a little bit quicker here. So arms up overhead as we stand up tall. Swing those arms back as the hips go back, and coming up nice and tall. Beautiful, team. Remember, the knees are not bending as we're pushing those hips back. Good. So we're not squatting down at all. We're just reaching those hips back as far as we can, standing up nice and tall. Excellent, team. Finding a huge stretch on the back side of our body, waking everything up. Good. 2 more here. Are we breathing? Excellent, team. Last one. And you already know what's next, heading right back into those marches. Good. So if we're feeling good with those marches, I want those knees to be coming up a little bit higher now. Good. And then moving a little bit quicker. Beautiful, team. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. We're not holding our breath here. Warming that body up, probably getting that heart rate to go a little bit faster here, breathing a little heavier, totally fine. And that's how it should be. We're warming the body up. Excellent, team. Beautiful. Little bit quicker, few more seconds here. That's it. In 2, 1, rest for 1 second. All right, we're gonna place our hands on our shoulders. In this position, I want you to think about trying to touch your elbows together. They might touch, they might not. It is totally fine. When you do this move, think about rounding your back as much as you can. And then we're gonna open our elbows, really reaching up towards the ceiling with our eyesight, opening the chest. Beautiful, team. Getting a nice big stretch in our back. That's it. And then rounding as we come forward. Really round. Really exaggerate that motion here. Trying to tap the elbows together. And then opening the chest. Good, team. Let's put our breath into this. So exhale as you try to tap those elbows. Inhale and open. Excellent, team. Exhale and close. Inhale, opening that chest, eyesight up to the ceiling. 2 more here. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Inhale. And relax. All right, team, right back into our marching. Good. Now, if we are ready to make the march just a little bit more difficult, we're going to march to our right. There we go, team. And then to our left. Excellent. Stay moving here. If it feels better to stay in place, go ahead and do so. Totally fine. Excellent, team. Knees are coming up high. Arms are swinging. There we go. One more time, down and back, all the way to the right. Excellent, team. And to the left. Beautiful. Good, almost there. And relax. All right, we're gonna stretch the front of our hips. So in this position, I want you to think about feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. I'm gonna turn this way so you can watch. From this position, almost all of my weight is in that right leg. I'm gonna take a step back with my left. No weight, just the toes are down. Don't shift that weight back here. Weight is in that right leg. From this position, tuck your tailbone under and really squeeze your glutes here. All right, team, we're gonna look for a huge stretch in the front of our hip by reaching those arms up. Think about pushing the hips forward. Good. And then arms come down. Excellent. And again, arms come up. Really think about pushing those hips forward. But because your glutes are squeezed, they're not gonna go very far forward. Good, team. And back. If you wanna make this stretch a little bit more intense, you can just take a slightly larger step back with that left foot. And again, reaching those arms up, hips go forward, and coming back down. Beautiful, team. Almost all of my weight is in that right leg. Excellent, team. 2 more here. Reaching those arms up, thinking about pushing those hips forward. Beautiful, last one. And relax, shaking it all out. We're gonna go to the other side. So in this position, it is important that we're not on a tightrope here. Take a step pretty wide to begin with, and then from here, step back with the right leg. Almost all of our weight is still in that left leg. Tucking the tailbone under, squeezing the glutes, especially that right glute. From here, reach the arms up, hips go forward. Remember, if you're squeezing that right glute, hips won't go very far forward. Beautiful, team. And relax. Looking for a stretch in the front of that right leg. Excellent, team. This is a hip flexor stretch. Good. If you want it more intense, remember you can take a slightly bigger step back with that right leg and reaching those arms up. Good. Excellent, team. 2 more here. Breathe. We like to think of exhaling through the hard work. So right now the hard work is when we're really feeling that stretch. Arms are up, pushing those hips forward. And relax. All right, team, we're almost done with this warm-up. We're gonna head right back into our marching, heading to the right if it feels good, marching down our mat. Good, and then over to the left. Yes, team. We've got 1 more stretch, and then we're ready to head into whatever is next for you. Excellent, team. And again, to the left. Can we go a little quicker? There we are. And to the right. Beautiful, team. That's it. 1 more time to the left. Picking up those knees just a little bit quicker. And relax. Yes, team. All right, we're going for an upper body stretch. We want to think about the center of our shoulder blades here. So find a nice comfortable stance, arms out in front. From this position, you're going to take your right hand as if you're holding onto a bow and arrow. Pull that bow. Good, team. Now rotate around, opening up in this position. I'm going to end up in this position, thinking about my hips facing forward. My hips are not going with me. Beautiful, team. Hand or eyesight looks at the fingertips, the right fingertips, and then coming back to center. And again, staying on the same side. Bow and arrow. Pull that bow back. Eyesight rotates around with that right hand. Opening up in this position, we're finding a huge rotation in our spine. Beautiful, team, and back to center. Again, lots to think about here. As you pull that bow back, eyesight follows the hand, but the hips stay facing forward. Beautiful. Back to center, and 1 more here. Pulling that open. Beautiful, team. rotating. Excellent. And relax. Switching to the other side. In this position, hips stay facing forward. If you have headlights on those hips, they stay facing forward the whole time. Hands out in front. Left hand pulls that bow. Eyesight follows the left fingertips, opening up, making sure those hips are facing forward. And back to center. Excellent, team. 3 more here. Rotating open. Beautiful. And back to center. 2 more and we are done for today. Pull that bow, rotating open. Yes, team. Back to center. Last one. Pull, rotate, hips stay facing forward. And relax, team. Good work. We should feel nice and warmed up, ready to head into whatever activity is next. Thank you so much for joining me here today, and I hope to see you back on the mat very soon.